in a while because it got recently renovated, so it's been popular a lot, and I'm very introverted, which I have a story about later. But so I was at the porthole with my dad, my mom, and my twin brother Alan, and my dad and I like to poke fun at my brother because my brother's a weirdo. But so we're poking fun at him, and we say something that I can't say here on stage, or I just burst out cackling. I have a very loud laugh, and when I do laugh, I sound like a maniac. You know, like a mad. I was like, whoa! That was like 10 times louder. I can be very wild, I guess. My friends have described me as laid back with a chaotic undertone. Like, I'll be just completely relaxed, but when I'm relaxed, that's when the floodgates open. Like, I will just start spitting the randomest nonsense you will ever hear. For example, a while back, like a few months ago, I was at a sleepover with a few friends. And it was me and these two boys that were up. I'm an insomniac, which I have a story about later. But so it's like dark, it's like pitch black. The only light is our phones, and I'm sitting like I'm curled up on the floor, and I just go, you know what'd be crazy? And they go, what? And I said, if someone broke in and killed us in the most gruesome way imaginable. That is my mind. I have very morbid thoughts. I mean, I'm a teenager, so that's kind of expected, because, but when we got here, when I arrived here with my dad and my brother, this is my first con, I had not gotten any sleep the night before. We got here yesterday. So, I had gotten like an hour of sleep in the car, like 45 minutes of sleep. That was the only sleep I really got that day before like 5 when I just passed out. But we were checking in, and my brother's like, oh wait, look behind you. I turn around and go, oh, a pink bird, I don't care. I'm a real mood when I'm tired. I remember this one time, a while back, I think. I just put my mind, but I got it back. So I went to this. I've gone to 2 schools. I'm homeschooled now because I'm neurodivergent. So school can be really tough for me. So homeschooling is really the best option. But the 3 schools I have gone to, minus kindergarten, well, just 2 of the schools I've gone to in the past have names surrounded by like peace. And so the first one, Harmony, that sucked. For a school named Harmony, that sucked. But like, there were a lot of moments, like my brother got married to this girl and they were like first graders, but yeah, I'm gonna embarrass you, but yeah. You got married as a flower girl? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a great day. Here. I got it. All right, cool.
Was this the first time coming out to this?
Yeah, I was really nervous.
First time I came up here for this, I was absolutely terrified, shaking. But I will say, up here for the open mics at FurCon, the best possible. Mm-hmm. So, all right, that was Caspian. Not sure why you put me in charge, but let's see what happens. Who wants to go next? All right, you were first.
I should probably wait.
What's your name?
Carlin.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Carlin.
Carlin. Everybody give it up for Carlin.
Woo!
It's public speaking, chance to work better if we have a microphone. This is going to be a bit more of a story time. This will be my second convention. First convention, otherwise. Sorry, I'm having the same issue where I'm speaking faster than I can think. But yeah, this would be IndyFurCon would be my second convention. My first convention was just last week at IndyFur, which they're very allergic to signage. I just had to I go to the lobby and go like, okay, where's registration? Okay, there's people congregating over here. It's like, all right, oh, you have to go to this other room, and we'll send you in like platoons and whatever. And trying to find other like panels was another issue in and of its own self. But anyways, trying to get to the convention was a bit interesting because I didn't plan well. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I rely on other people. Well, actually, I rely on my car, but then my car had its condenser. Well, I was trying to get the condenser fixed. It has been almost a year, and every attempt has been like thwarted in the most baffling way possible. If you want to, I'm on the fourth condenser. The first one, full. Second one, some warehouse worker has drove into it and then shipped it out. Third one, gasket just decided to existent and dump refrigerant. So that's awesome. So I'm still without a car, and I was genuinely considering, all right, I have this Honda Foreman quad. Can I drive this to Indianapolis? Fortunately, I didn't have to find out. Instead, I borrowed my mom's car. Had to pay for the insurance. Yeah, it is a miracle how I'm even here to begin with. Anyways, on Denver getting me out, I didn't plan well, so I'm going through my contact list. All right, I'm gonna try this person. They have plans. Try this person. They have plans. Try this other person. Plans. Well, actually, they were actually at work, so I didn't really get a hold of them. And I'm going down the list, and the last person I end up calling is my mother's boyfriend. So I had to ask him for a ride to take me to Indianapolis International. And fortunately from there, getting to the convention was fine. I believe there's a point of this story. I am trying to figure out what was the point of the story now, because I had a thought in my head, and it's like...
You were trying to get here and you weren't sure you would?
Oh, well, I mean, I managed to get here, so that's a accomplishment in itself. I think yesterday I had to use someone's 2000 Lexus with the most curious of electrical issues. Do you want to open the passenger side window? You have to just pull it and push it just right, and then it'll start opening. I was in a panic because I'm so used to it for our side window working. So when I push it down, I was like, oh, how am I going to get this back up? So I had to it was a bit of a panic until I got it back up. Anyways. So how do you, trying to get here was also interesting because schedule conflict. I had to get to Indianapolis, that's where I got the Lexus to drive to. Then I had to fly to DC, then I had to drive 12 hours straight from DC to Alabama with someone inside with their stuff. And it was mildly infuriating being told how to drive a car. They were so peculiar about their car. It's I the one lazy thing I like to do when I'm at a drive-thru that has an incline. Oh, I can just put it in neutral. Just be lazy, pull the handbrake, and just kind of mutter there. It's just oh no, the car. It's a neutral. It doesn't do anything. It just disengages. It'll just free roll. Fortunately, she mostly quieted down, and I just spent the most of the night just flooring it, going across the interstate, driving like a Tokyo, like a Tokyo Drifter or whatever. Just not giving it, just not caring for lanes. Just all right, just gonna cut the corner and there's one around. Who cares? Then I got to Alabama, some the tiniest airport I ever seen. It's just I think it's Montgomery, and it's so tiny. You go to Indianapolis, you go to every other airport. It's miles long and filled with all the overpriced food you can see. And then there's just this tiny one, just one restaurant and souvenirs thing, and then some vending machines.